Hello class 8, Lila ma'am here. Hope you all are fine as we have already completed chapter 3, that is the Hound of the Baskervilles. Therefore today we'll be doing some of the exercises from this chapter. So we'll start our first exercise from grammar portion. So here we begin with the first exercise. Underline the noun clauses in the sentences. So my dear students, before you get into this exercise, let me explain you the difference between clause and the phrase, and then we'll move on to this noun clause. Alright. So here we begin with the clause. A clause is a group of words that consist of a subject and a verb. So that means it's a kind of a sentence with a subject and a verb. For example, he is sleeping on the bed. So here he suggests a subject and sleeping suggests a verb. Therefore, this sentence is regarded as a clause. So whereas phrase is a group of words that does not consist of a subject and a verb. That means it's also kind of meaningful sentence, but it is without a subject and a verb. For example, on the bed. So this sentence is without a subject and a verb. Therefore, this sentence is regarded as a phrase. Understood? So next is noun clause. A noun clause is a dependent clause that acts as a noun clause. Understood? That means it can stand all alone as a complete sentence. Noun clauses begins with words like how, that, what, whatever, when, where, whether, which, whichever, who, whoever, whom, whomever, and why. So noun clauses can act as a subject, direct object, indirect objects, predicate, nominatives, or objects of a preposition. For example, I know that the apples from orchards of Kashmir are juicy. So here in the sentence, I know can stand alone on its own as a complete sentence. Understood? Here I know is an independent or a main clause, and the second part of the sentence, that means this highlighted sentence, is a group of words which has a subject and a verb. So this entire thing, that means this entire highlighted sentence, is a dependent clause, and this dependent clause is answering the question, I know what? I know that the apples from orchards of Kashmir are juicy. So this dependent clause is acting as a noun. Therefore, this dependent clause is known as a noun clause. So my dear students, this is a general idea about a noun clause. Hope you all have understood. So everyone have a look on this exercise. A. Underline the noun clauses in the sentences. So here in this sentence, you need to underline the noun clause. So how do you identify a noun clause here? As I have already explained to you, noun clause always begins with which, where, that, whomever, whom, whoever. Okay, so all these things you should keep inside your mind, and you can do this exercise. Alright, so one has been done for you. The reason we were late is that we got down at the wrong stop. So here, this underlined sentence is a noun clause or dependent clause. Understood? And in this sentence, independent clause is here. The reason we were late is an independent clause, is answering the question, what is the reason of being late? Understood? What is the reason of being late? The reason of being late is that we got down at the wrong stop. Understood? So in this way, you can do rest of the sentences. So everyone, you can have a look. Number B. Each of these sentences has an error. Circle the error and write the correct words alongside. Understood? So here in this sentence, you need to circle the error part, that means mistake part, and then whichever could be the correct words you can write alongside of a sentence. So in this way, you can do rest of the sentences. Thank you, class 8.